Hey, I'm Cameron Martz. I've got a YouTube channel called Twang and Bang.
My name is Ben Fleming. I work with Bergara Rifles. We're here at the 2016 Woody's match, shooting a PRS match, Cameron and I, so good time.
Yeah, and this is his first match, and actually I'm blown away by how well he's doing. Well, Dick,
I don't really
you're
know
all
how
done.
well I'm doing, but
no, you are going to place solidly in the middle.
Awesome.
I really think so.
That's great.
Which is great for a first time out, because these are competitive matches.
Yeah. Yeah, awesome guys though, man. Good guys.
Yeah, and you know, you get in a good squad. We've got at least 4 of the top 10 guys as the current standings that are in our squad, and they're shooting buddies.
Yeah.
And they're really good with providing us with advice.
Yep.
And you might be better at applying it than I've been
this
time around.
It's just luck.
So, but I've been shooting the Bergara LRP Elite.
Right.
It's my first in 6.5 Creedmoor, which I've been dying to get a rifle in that caliber because it's perfect for this. In fact, now they're trying to say that the 6 Creedmoor might be coming next. But the 6.5 Creedmoor, it gives you a lot better margin of error, not just for ranges, but also for the wind than 308, which is what I've been shooting. But getting used to a bolt gun, even I have some skin, I think, dug into my vortex. It's still probably in the focus of my vortex, and I have to get back into chucking that bolt hard under stress, because I've only had 2 chances to shoot this rifle before coming out today, and making a switch from a gas gun to a bolt gun again.
Big change.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, and the wind, 6.5 good.
It's better than 308, but I mean,
we had what, anywhere from 10 to 25-mile-an-hour winds yesterday.
One stage it was going from 3 to 25.
Yeah. So.
3 to 25, like within moments, and but everybody was shooting the same thing. It's just some people had it good for the 1,000-yard shot, and some of us had full force winds.
That's scary.
That's the way it goes.
1,000 yards. He was terrified. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So what is the Woody's match, and why does it matter? Like, is it like, what's it about? Like, why are we here?
Well, the Precision Rifle Series is a long-range competition. It's a single-person competition. That makes it a little bit more challenging because you have to call all your own shots, and it could be impossible to do that at some time. So if you miss, you don't necessarily know how to correct. So that's a big difference between that versus a designated marksman match, which is, I do that a lot too, where you have a and that's not shooting while you're shooting, and they can generally give you a call and say, and you know, my guy and I, we use the same reticle, in fact.
Yeah. So
we can call out a number to shoot.
Yeah.
So that makes it more challenging. You have to be a more skilled shooter. You can't lean on somebody else to make up for your shortcomings.
Yeah.
And the distances are farther.
Oh yeah.
And more challenging positions and things like that.
It's a points match for these guys who are diehard shooter, you know, PRS shooters. So these guys they're coming here to get points, increase their rankings. This is one
for a national series.
This
it's
is
a series.
One of their big stops for the making it to the final national series.
But what I like about these events is anybody can sign up and do it.
Yeah.
And you can shoot on the squad with the guys who are in the national rankings top 10.
Yeah.
And be a first-time shooter.
Which is pretty cool from my perspective too, because it's nice to get to hear them talk back and forth. It's nice to get to talk to, you know, guys who are on their 2nd or 3rd match, and guys who've been doing it for years. And I mean, there's a common theme of everybody's here because they love to do it.
Yeah.
It's like it feels like kind of a big fraternity. Guys get along, and it's just a lot of fun. And I think with the wind adding what it did, it was like some of the guys just kind of had to throw out some of the expectations of just having like solid points, because it was challenging. I mean,
but it was fun. I mean, nobody was actually I mean, it was all people would complain in fun, but nobody was like honestly like, I can't believe we're here doing this or anything like that. Everybody knows that's just part of the event. You deal with weather as it comes.
Yeah, you can't. It's not up to you.
No,
it's up to nature.
No.
Yeah, it's fun though. Gosh, I realize that I may have to do a handful more of these.
You should. It's
a blast.
And I like your slogan. I don't know how new it is, but the most accurate rifle you never heard of. Well, people here have heard of it.
Yep.
And there are a lot of guys not shooting Bergara rifles. They're shooting builds that have Bergara barrels, which is where you guys entered the U.S. market, and now you're expanding to, hey, you don't even need to build it. We'll build the whole thing for you.
Yeah.
And you're giving people the option of the full custom build, like $4,000 plus.
Yep.
The LRP series, the LRP and the LRP Elite, which is in that
Sub
2,000
yeah.
2 to 2,700 range.
For sure. That's and I think it hits some really key kind of niches there for some of these shooters, guys who want to come out. They don't have a ton to jump into it right away. They're not sponsored or whatever the case is. They're just doing it for fun. And so it allows those guys to get into it, and then it allows some of the other guys, you know, barrels, access to that stuff and putting on, you know, however they want to build that gun up. The cool part too was, you know, even though some of these guys are shooting a lot of other brands, and I think consistently, this surprised me too. They said, "Oh yeah, I just got one of your rifles at home. My wife's using it, or she's hunting with it, or I'm shooting one. You know, just not in competition maybe, but as kind of their gun that they use in other places."
So these guys know the name.
They do. Yeah.
These guys know the name.
And I'm like, that's incredible. So that was pretty refreshing to see that even on this level, you know, it may not be something that's competed with right now by the masses, but as a kind of consumer product, these guys know it and like it, and I'm like, okay, that's great. And maybe it's not so much longer the accurate rifle that you've never heard of.
That you've never
Maybe we
heard
need
of.
to change that.
Yeah, well,
sometime.
you got to be. There's so many marketing slogans that outlast their usefulness. It'll be like 10 years from now. It's like, no, we know of you already. Just get rid of that.
Yeah.
So the Precision Rifle Series is a series, and they've got a website. They've got the schedule of where they have their matches. And if you want to get involved in this, you can, of course, sign up for a PRS match. But if you just look at where they're held, you'll find the clubs that are set up to handle long-range precision shooting. And those are the places where you could get really good training if you feel like you want to learn something that you're not already doing. Places where you can join to become a member to get shooting. That's Woody's. I'm a member out here. We don't get to shoot this side, this fancy side, but I'm a member out here. And it's also a place where they'll run club matches, because the PRS series, it's a high-end match. Each place can only have 1 or 2 a year, but Woody's is going to have a club PRS style match. It's going to be a one-day event in May.
There's a lot of places doing that nowadays too.
Yeah,
and that's becoming bigger and bigger. It's a huge part of.
And it's lower key,
into it.
so you can get into it. And one of the things that Bergara is going to be doing to make it even more accessible is your sub $1,000 mini chassis rifle, right?
Yeah, we're going to have a. It's part of our B14 series, so it's our own action. And we're designing, come out in this fall, it's going to be the fall. It's conceptually designed and even to the point of almost completed. We're kind of,
because you're doing the chassis yourself. You're not like the LRP, the Elite. It's the Arias chassis, but you're doing your own chassis.
We're going to have it. Yeah, it's going to be a molded mini chassis with adjustable comb for your tube riser. It'll be really kind of that same feel that you get from some of the Manners or Macmillan type stocks. I mean, different type of product than that, but the beauty of it is it does incorporate that mini chassis internally, so that keeps it rigid left and right, but it gives you the strength of having the length of it is going to be supported completely too, so it's not going to feel really flimsy or anything like that. And then on top of that, the beauty of it is you can take a barreled action and you can drop a barreled action into it. You don't have to go through all the bedding processes that you have to go through with some of the other stocks out there. So from a labor perspective, it helps, and it also helps that the mini chassis system is inherently incredibly accurate too. So it's not cutting corners.
Well, you want to do it a different way.
Yeah.
You're not going to offer sub $1,000 compromise.
Yeah. It is going to be 100% sub MOA guaranteed.
Perfect.
From Bergara. Yeah,
and
all the B14
308 and 6.5 Creedmoor to start, right?
Yes. We're excited about that. In addition to that, we'll have a full chassis rifle on the B14 platform that we're doing as well. So barrel, both of them are going to be threaded, 5/8 24, so it'll accept a suppressor, a 30 caliber suppressor. And then the chassis rifle will be completely done by us as well. So it'll be a full chassis from buttstock to the tip of the chassis. And it's going to be, I've seen both of them and played with the design so far, and it's going to be 2 incredible rifles. You're not sacrificing accuracy because you're spending less.
Yeah.
It gives you the ability to buy an incredibly accurate rifle but it's going to get the people who don't want to spend as much or have as much to spend. It's going to allow them to get into something like this, shoot club matches, or do the DMMs, or the PRS series for that matter, if they want to jump into something like the production side of it, where they have to get a certain price point. It'll allow them to participate in that.
Yeah,
so,
perfect.
Yeah, we're excited for sure. Thanks for coming too.
Hey,
Gosh, we had a great time.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. You made a spot for me, and it's nice because it's only a half hour from where I live. But I love shooting out here, and I love the opportunity.
Well, it was a learning experience for me, and it was great to do it.
And you applied it, man. You did great.
Appreciate that. It was fun. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Great.